More details have emerged from the incident that is Mikey Williams, Memphis signee, facing 6 felony gun charges. Did you see this story in the Daily Memphian?
Yes, I did. Not good.
Not good.
No.
Not good.
No.
You know, yesterday I said, hey, if he's enrolled, he's enrolled. If his name's on the roster, his name's on the roster. As long as he doesn't practice, play, represent the University of Memphis in any sort of public way, I don't really care. Whatever. I think I would, and I still don't care. I will say this. If I were the president of the university, I would tell Penny Hardaway, we're done with this. I don't care what happens with this trial. We're not enrolling this person, period. Part that the Daily Memphian got details from testimony from multiple witnesses. And there are multiple witnesses who say that Mikey Williams was outside, told a car full of people, you will leave here in bullet holes, and we're up in the mountains, there's nobody to help you, nobody to save you, and then went back inside the house and returned with a gun, and then a bullet was fired into the car. Now, what they also say is, because the questions are very specific, did you see Mikey Williams fire the gun? They say no. But we heard him say, I'm going to get a gun. We heard him say, you'll leave here with bullet holes. We watched him go into the house and then emerge from the house with a gun. And then our vehicle was struck by a bullet. So did we actually ever see him fire the gun? No. But who else did? The other guy who was there? We never saw him with a gun. He never said he's going to get a gun. Never. The only logical explanation for who put this bullet in this car is Mikey Williams did. Now, his lawyer is also setting the tone for self-defense. What would you do? 5 people showed up at your house near midnight, uninvited. You ask them to leave, and they're going back and forth with you. This could be just self-defense, right? Mm-hmm. I guess if I were representing Mikey Williams, that's where I'd be going with this too. If I got multiple witnesses saying he told us he was going to get a gun, told us he's going to fill us with bullet holes, then he went and got a gun, and then we had a bullet in our car, we're assuming, if I got multiple witnesses saying all that, I guess I got to go to self-defense, right? But I don't buy it. I think he just is the type of guy who will put a bullet in your car, right? And if that's the type of guy this is, who will first threaten to do it and then actually do it, why do I care how a jury rules on this? If I think he's the type of guy who will tell people I'll put a bullet in you, then go get a gun and actually fire it in their direction, if I think that's who this guy is, why do I want him representing my university?
No,
I don't care the outcome of the case. Do you think that's who Mikey Williams is? That's who I think he is. That's what I think he did.
Yeah,
I don't want then be done with this.
Yeah, and I mean, we talked about this before too. Is you've talked about this with other players in the past. Are you, when it comes to actual basketball, are you good enough to outweigh the problems that come with you? And yeah, he's a good player, but we're not talking about a top 5 pick in the NBA draft here or anything like that.
He's a borderline
5-star
/ 4-star guy.
Yeah.
Like I said,
it just seems like so much baggage would come with it, man. At this
point. If this were DJ Wagner or Isaiah Collier, I would still say, and people don't follow, those are 2 of the best freshmen in the country. I would still say I would not want them representing my university under these circumstances, but I could understand how it'd be a little more complicated decision to make because that would be the equivalent of not enrolling Derrick Rose. Mikey Williams is not that level guy. He's a guy. He's talented. But he's not a program changer, I don't think. Like I've said multiple times, I don't know if he'll be okay without Memphis. I'm certain Memphis will be okay without him. And I'll keep this very, very simple. Do you believe he told people, I'll go inside, get a gun, and you'll have to leave here with bullet holes? Do you believe he told people that? You got multiple witnesses saying that's what he said. I believe that he said that. Do you believe that he went inside and got a gun? Got multiple witnesses saying that he did. I believe that happened. Do you believe he's the one that fired the gun into the car? I do. There's no logical explanation for who else could have done it. I don't want that guy on my basketball team. There's no indication whatsoever that he will ever actually represent the University of Memphis in a public way, but he is on the roster still. If I were the president, I'm not going to go home and write a column about it, make a big deal of it, but if I were the president of the university, we'd be done with this. It's time. It's move on. I don't care the outcome of a trial. I don't care if charges get discounted, if he reaches a plea. Do I believe this young man told people, you'll leave here with bullet holes, then went inside, got a gun, then fired it at a car? Do I believe that happened? Yes. Then I don't need to know what a jury thinks. That's not the type of person who represents my university. It really should be that simple.